Good morning, folks. It's 5:31, and I'm waking up at the cabin in Andover, Maine. It's day 137, and today I'm gonna get back on trail over at South Arm Road, where my marker is. And yeah, keep making progress. So breakfast in an hour and a half, I'm gonna wake up. Alrighty, y'all, 9 in the morning, 56.4 degrees. Just getting back to South Arm Road and back on trail. Man. So today's gonna be the first sunny day I've seen in Maine, which I'm pretty excited about, but I think it's only gonna last just today, and then we'll be back to the rain and wet tomorrow. Breakfast was great. But man, I gotta tell you, the thing about hostels and like the shuttle game, it can be a real bummer. So there was one other hiker, a southbounder, whose name I won't mention, who was coming to South Arm Road to continue his hike. Man, and he took an hour, over an hour, packing up his pack after breakfast. And, you know, since it was just me and him going to South Arm Road, shuttle wouldn't leave without him, which I can't really blame them for, but dude, you gotta have a little bit of self-awareness, man. Can't be taking an hour to pack up your pack, brother. Absolute madness. So definitely getting much later start than I wanted. 9 o'clock's like, you know, I'd love to be a few miles down trail already, but well, it is what it is. It's a beautiful day. It's a sunny day in Maine, and we're on trail now, so definitely gonna make the most of it. The plan had been to try and push for 17 today, but we're gonna kind of have to see how that goes for sure with a late start. So, you know, I'm gonna stop and catch you up, because as you can tell, it's a climb already. First big section of the day is gonna be a big old climb, and then mostly just a ramble with a bit of a climb late in the day. But you know, should be great. So we'll see how far we get. But that hostel was amazing. So definitely can't recommend that place highly enough. The cabin in Andover, Maine. Fantastic. Wonderful folks. Rusty and her husband Swan. Miss Honey is the proprietor. And her son Don. They all run the place. And I mean, they do a real bang up job. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get to hiking. Try and make up for some lost time. Get down trail. Get the lungs working. And I'll check in with you all a little later on. So talk to you then. how's it going? It is 125, 68.2 degrees. And I just stopped here at the, I don't know how to pronounce that. Is it Bemis? I don't know. Bemis Mountain Shelter. Not planning on staying here. Wouldn't have stopped if this wasn't the last water source for a little while. I think I'm, what did it say? Let's see, just about 8.5 miles into the day. Yeah, 8.7 miles into the day. Still kind of looking at doing 17 today. The day's kind of getting a little late, but you know, I think I should be able to do another 9 miles or whatever, 8 or 9 miles before it gets too late. So most of the big climbing is done for the day too. I do have one decent climb and then a couple of, you know, really pretty small climbs still coming, but you know, just thought I'd check in. I got some water filtering over here. The water source was a little bit scant here. It was mostly just like a stagnant pool, but there was a little bit of a trickle coming off of the moss just above the pool. So I was able to harvest off the trickle of the moss, which is always preferable to stagnant water. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and drink some water. I'll drink a liter. I'll carry out 2 liters. I'll have a little snack. And it's probably in the next 15 minutes or so, I'll keep moving here. So far, it's been a beautiful day. Just mild, sunny, calm, not much wind really to speak of. Yeah, just a nice day for hiking. Definitely seen a lot of southbounders, but again, I mean, that's just the nature of where and when I am, right? Because we're only, whatever, or a few weeks from the end, I guess, or from the beginning for them, I guess. But yeah, definitely pretty excited to be out here today. Thought I'd go ahead and just give you a quick sweeping view of the shelter. It's not much going on in here. You could probably fit 8 or 10 people if it was really tight. This reminds me a little bit of the shelter that I stayed in with Birdman and another guy whose name I forget, that section hiker, several weeks ago. I don't even remember if that was in Pennsylvania or Massachusetts or where in the world we were, Vermont, I don't even know. But kind of this, what I call the moat style shelter. I'm not really sure exactly why they build them this way. It's a decently common design. I mean, I've heard people speculate that perhaps it's to keep animals out, but I can't really believe that. My best guess is it's kind of like a de facto picnic table at the spot too. Like you can kind of, you know, sleep back here and then kind of work or cook or whatever on this surface over here or something like that. So it winds up being like, you know, you're still under cover and everything, but it winds up being kind of like a de facto picnic table, or a little bit more functionality with the space rather than just having a big old 10-foot deep deck. So that's my guess. I really don't know. I mean, if anyone knows, drop a comment, or if you got a guess, let me know, because I really don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get to taking this little break, and then we'll get back on trail, and I will talk to you all later. Folks, 317, I'm at Burmis Mountain Road, just a little bit before Maine Route 17, and look, trail magic, man, how wonderful. Let's see what we got in here. A couple ice packs, little logbook, definitely gonna sign that. Apples, bananas, oh my goodness, chocolate chip cookies, sandwiches, peanut butter and jelly. I'm not gonna go nuts here because, as the sign says, you gotta leave some for the next person too, but who is it? Greg and Jerry. Oh my goodness, Greg and Jerry. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What an amazing treat. This is absolutely fantastic. And I'm definitely going to use this little corner of the bench, which isn't occupied by the cooler. Enjoy a little snack and then keep moving. So Greg and Jerry, awesome. Appreciate y'all, man. Trail magic is amazing. Really, really, really appreciate it. Good looking. Hey, all right, folks, it is 67.2 degrees at 5:24. Yep, 5:24. I'm just making it to the Sabbath Day Pond shelter. Shelter's just a little ways up the hill. I haven't actually wandered up there yet because it looked like there was a couple of good tent spots on the hill just below, and the pond is like, I don't know what, maybe 100 feet that way. So I think I'm going to go ahead and set up the tent, and wander over to the pond to cook some dinner. I think that's going to be real nice. So pretty excited about this spot. Looks pretty good to me. Yeah, I think it's going to work nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and pitch up my duplex and get my bed all straightened out, sorted out, set up. And I'll check back one more time at dinner. So talk to you then. It's 6:59. I'm just eating my ramen. And there's loons on this. That's the sound of a loon. With that, I feel like, I feel like I'm officially in Maine. I can't quite tell if that's them on the water. I've been using this app, Merlin, so I can call to them. That's awesome. I can't tell if that's them on the water way far out. That's such a cool sounding bird. Whew. That's got to be them on the water. That's awesome. Oh man, that's gonna be a cool dinner. That's great. Hey, all right, folks, just wrapped up dinner. Doing my final check-in for the night. On the way to go hang my bear bag. Oh man, how cool to see those loons out on the pond back there. Sabbath Day Pond. Yeah, I think there was just a couple of them way over on the opposite side of the pond. I'm sure they didn't come out in the video, but they would call and then kind of do like a wing flapping thing. I think they were trying to see whether I would flap back or whether the other loon that they heard would flap back. I have no way of... My phone can mimic the call, but it can't mimic the visual of an actual loon flapping his wings. So yeah, really cool, really cool. I'd heard that they're all out here from some of the southbounders I've come across. Definitely looking forward to seeing more of those, seeing and hearing more of those birds. They're just really neat birds. So, you know, dinner was pretty good, whatever. Ramen, tuna, olive oil, pretty standard. Let's see, today, yeah, man, today was a good day. It was a 17-mile day. I mean, I think that's my longest distance. I feel like that's my longest distance in a while. I meant to check, but I'll put it down below. Yeah, man, 17 miles. Felt pretty good. So 5,200 feet of elevation gain or something like that. I forget what. Not crazy, but, you know, not nothing. Tomorrow might get weird. I'm going to be passing the town called Rangeley, Maine, which is where a lot of hikers will stop. I think it's Rangeley. And after passing Rangeley, I'm going to climb up Saddleback Mountain, and then a second peak immediately after Saddleback, both of which are over 4,000 feet, which is high for Maine. And I mean, it's decently high for the whole coast, but it's definitely high for Maine, and they're both exposed ridges. So I know that there's supposed to be weather again tomorrow, and I would very much prefer, you know, to double down on a day like I had today. Since I'm still feeling good, I want to just, you know, go. If I feel like going, I want to go. But, you know, I'm going to have to check the weather and make sure that make sure that that's a prudent decision. So hopefully I'll be able to just go, you know, do 17 plus again or something. But if not, you know, I won't. So that's kind of how that goes. So anyways, there's the line I pitched up for my bear bag. I think that's about all I got for tonight. Yeah, it was a good day, man. Definitely a good day. Not looking forward to hiking in the rain again tomorrow. I guess that sort of changed. I know earlier in the hike, I was really excited about hiking in the rain, and now, I don't know. Now I think I have more fun hiking when it's nice out, but don't tell anyone. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and hang this up, and I will check in with you all tomorrow. All right, have a good one. And that right there is a good-looking bear hang. Good night, y'all.